baby.
Everybody.
There she is.
Everybody was looking at her.
Everybody's looking at her.
Looking at her. That's why.
Last week, we had a very interesting conversation. We've got Annabelle Peaks with us, joining us on the old Skype-a-rooney. And last week, I think she's having a party over there or something. I don't know. They're partying with porn stars. I don't know.
On their way.
Well, I heard some people in the background, and I thought she's partying with porn stars.
I'm partying with some ghost
hunters.
No.
This ain't the AVN yet. Oh. But we were having a conversation about Planet Fitness last week. And I kept showing Derek and the guys in studio pictures of you at Planet Fitness. And I'm like, how does this happen? Because they have rules at Planet Fitness for gym intimidation. They have entire commercials they film of these hot women in the locker room.
Yeah.
And like this fatty comes in and she's like ashamed to be there.
I'm not that fat.
And so
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying.
You're trying. And so we have this situation where she's standing there and she's got the giant boobs
looking
and the
like a hot plate to come get me some.
Exactly. She looks like a hot plate to come get me some. And I'm like, how do you not have someone come up to you and say, "Miss, we have to ask you to leave. You're intimidating all the other women here." Because I got news for you.
Coffee right through her underwear.
They are not going.
You know that the Planet Fitness people have like tripled in numbers of people that attend now that I go there. So you know they're not.
Did I say that?
That's what you said last week, Derek.
I said that. I'm like, everybody wants to fuck her. The management is staring behind the window, out the window, like, oh my gosh. If my wife looked like this, I would be every night.
You know, it's just pizza. They were like, well, bad pizza, good pizza, still pizza.
Well, you know, I have seen it happen that I go in there and I start my workout and I see like one or two dudes like get on their phone. And then like 20 minutes later, there's like 9 people just walk in the door. And I'm like, I think somebody probably texted their friends that I'm here.
I said that shit.
So usually it gets pretty full when I show up at Planet Fitness.
They sitting in there. Is she looking?
And see, the thing about it is
usually it's like, yep, yes, I am. So keep doing what you're doing because it looks really good.
That is awesome.
Just lay right under you while you sweat on me.
Hey, you know what it is? It's massage the ego. Now go buy this and look at this porn site with me. Thank you.
She should be passing out her business card when she's there.
Like, I looked at you now. Come look
at
me.
Well, they already know who I am. I don't need to pass out a business card.
Now, Annabelle, you last night, where were you last night? You were in like Fort Lauderdale or something, featured dancing?
No, I was in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and I was feature dancing for some Marines.
Got some dollar bills.
Dollar bill, y'all.
It was pretty fun. I was as happy to see them as they were happy to see me. So.
See? Oh, man.
They was ready to go serve the country for real.
I love that. Now, Annabelle Peaks with us today here on the old Skype. And now, Annabelle, you ended up on this show today because you owed me a favor. And let me explain.
I don't remember
let
this
me
favor.
explain this. And Angel, you're a businessman. Derek's a businessman. Central Kansas Paranormal Society. You guys are in business. I don't understand how this works. I just don't understand how this works. But apparently, her money is too good for people to take to print her T-shirts.
That's true.
And so I started following her on Twitter and was trying to get her on the radio show, and she's like, yeah, my schedule's, real busy right now, blah, blah, blah. And at one point, she put out a tweet about, hey, I need to get some T-shirts done. Why can't I pay people to do T-shirts for me? And so I get I get on social media and I'm like, does anybody who designs T-shirts wants to take some money from a porn star? I had, what was it, 35?
Oh, so I thought you meant like she was getting T-shirts for free and nobody wanted to take her money and like, oh no, we'll do it for free, ma'am.
No, I couldn't actually find a business locally or regionally that would that would do business with me because I wanted to do, and some of them, they weren't even nude, you know, they were just like PG-13, but they were like, no, we don't do that kind of business, ma'am. And I'm like,
you know
okay.
What? They probably
Fuck that. I'll take your money. I'll be
their wife was probably like, you was probably trying to fuck her, wasn't you? Trying to put her show, you trying to fuck her, wasn't you? Bob, I'm going to kill you.
That's right. So I found her a place that would do T-shirts. I found about 35 different people who would do T-shirts for.
You did.
And she luckily found someone that was close. God, what 1 or 2 states away from you.
Yes.
And they got her T-shirts, and then she's like, "Well, I owe you a favor." And I'm like, "Okay." You have to come on the radio show, and when we were in Vegas, you have to do a video interview with me. She's
so
like,
the favor
done.
is coming on the radio show.
So there you go.
Yes, I can do that.
What's her name? Annabelle.
What are you gonna try? What's the favor? You gonna try to like pay strippers with Bitcoin? You should take Bitcoin, ma'am.
Now, Annabelle, if people want to get a hold of you online, how do they do that? Is there Twitter,
goodness.
website? What's the best spot to get a hold of you?
Adam, get your phone out quick.
Well,
Get my phone out.
the best place is Twitter and Instagram because
Twitter.
I'm literally on them like 24/7, and I'm always looking at comments. I do every social media myself, so I don't, nobody else manages it for me. So if you write something on there, I'm going to at least peruse it and see it. Now I can't reply to everybody, obviously, but that's the best way to find me and follow me and know what's going on.
We should give Hennessy her Instagram. Yo, listen to my rap, baby.
we had Annabelle before we had you on here. We had this rapper who
This crapper, really. This crapper.
We should just call him Gomer Powell.
This guy who called in, his name is Hennessy DeDon, and he's the worst rapper in the history of this radio show. And that's saying something, because we've been doing this show since 2007. And he just he wanted to fight people. He was doing all these things.
Oh, he was so hot. Oh, he was hot.
He wanted to fight me. I didn't say anything.
I know.
Hey, he was hotter than fish grease, man. He was hot.
He was fucking pissed. As I've seen your blogs and different things on YouTube, nothing seems to get you down. Do you get violently
That's
angry
very
with
true.
people, or is that not possible?
No, I'm not an angry person ever. I mean, it's so hard. Like there's even times that I have to, like, for a scene, I have to be like the bitchy boss, and I'm like, okay, think of something that makes me really mad. And the only thing I can come up with is like when you're stuck in traffic and you really don't want to be stuck in traffic. And I'm like, that's about as hot as I get. And all I get is like that slightly annoyed feeling like you're wasting my time right now.
You sound like
And that's
an
about
angel.
it. I'm sorry.
It takes a lot for me to get mad.
Hey, she gonna steal your name, man. She just sounds like a fucking angel.
I know, she sounds like an angel.
Easy. I get mad. Hey!
I just don't get mad at things. I don't let things get me down, and I'm a really positive person, and I don't know. You choose to live that way.
She would make me nervous.
Life is too short to not be good.
That would kind of make me nervous, because those are the people, if they do snap,
You're done.
Yeah, you're done.
You're done.
They're going
You're
postal.
done.
They're going
Hey,
fucking
man,
postal.
look, I rarely get mad, but when that girl bit me in the ass because I was like, well, fuck this. I'm not into that. That bite shit gotta go. I don't know where you get this shit from. I'm a sensitive man.
I'm a sensitive man.
I like rose petals. I like, little wine. No biting shit and whips.
Yeah, yeah. I don't agree with that either.
You don't like a little biting? Not even a little
Fuck
bit?
no.
Sometimes
no.
on the
What it
tip.
is from me.
Sometimes on the
Long
tip.
600 years ago, I learned to run. I got the freedom to choose now. Don't bite me.
Got the freedom to choose.
Okay, no
now.
biting. Got it.
Now, Annabelle Peaks with us today here on our fabulous, world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program. Joining us on the old Skype-a-rooney. Also today here on iHeartRadio. You stream via our app at jiggyjaguar.us. And also with us, Mr. Derek in studio today, the big star.
Not big,
pimp.
star. Just,
Big Jiggy Biggie.
Used to. I got to put that down. It gets old after a while. Sometimes you got to sell yourself. And I got tired of selling myself. The old women thing was getting on my nerves.
We've got our friends from the Central Kansas Paranormal Society, and of course on the Skype as well, Mr. Angel Medina, formerly of Extreme Championship Wrestling.
Absolutely. Ladies want my man gravy, and I sell it by the pound.
I'm first taker.
Oh, snaps.
Now, Annabelle, you are running a. Is this a contest? I noticed there was a tweet the other day that someone can win a real date with you during the AVN out there in
That's
Las
correct.
Vegas.
That's correct.
You have a date
Do we have
raffle.
to pay?
Oh, snaps.
No, they don't have to pay. All the date, the only thing that they have to do is sign up to my website. So they're paying whatever monthly subscription, fee to sign up, even just one time. But I'm gonna pull an actual winner on December 31st, and I'm get to go out for dinner with an eligible man or woman or couple. I don't care who it is. So
Do you date 6'5", 345-pound fat guys?
yes,
You're
yes, I
asking
do.
for a friend.
Yeah, I'm asking for a friend of mine.
See,
Oh, that's funny.
I asked Annabelle about the video interview and everything in Vegas, and she's like, well, when I met the AVN at the expo, because I'm going to be real busy. Well, now I know why.
Yeah.
She's having
Yeah.
guys and girls take her out on dates.
Don't
Yeah,
even
that's-
pick a name, just pick me.
Yeah, that's the best thing about women. They can go on dates and just get free meals, living a life, I don't get shit.
Hey, I'll go Dutch. I don't.
they expect
I
you
can
to pay
pay
and
for
shit.
my own meal. I'm
No,
not.
no,
saying
but
I
you know what's
can't
funny?
do that.
No, let's keep it real, man. When you take a girl out to dinner, you go, hey, baby, you're trying to get to know her, and then you could take her to a nice restaurant. In your mind, the guy's like, man, as long as she doesn't order steak, we're on one point. But then the girl's like, of course, the man's gonna be like, hey, order what you want. Thinking she's gonna pick the most reasonable meal. I'll have the lobster bisque, please, and a margarita. And you're like, son of a bitch,
Hey.
I'll have the salad.
Hey, you know what my mom pops to? It pops the booty call Jamie Foxx. If I order lobster and steak, you know what's happening next, right?
You $50 worth of crab legs. You giving something up,
You
baby.
give it something. This is an
But I-
investment. This is
well.
an investment.
I did not know there was like an entire. I did not know that there was this explanation for ordering food. So like if I wanted lobster and shrimp and stuff for dinner, I didn't know that there was something implied with that. So see, you're teaching me all kinds
Hell
of
yeah,
things.
there is.
Yeah,
Like, hey, you don't mind if I order lobster? Of course, the guy's going, no, absolutely not.
Hey, if you go buy a man Jordans in a sweatsuit, you don't expect to come home and he be sitting on the couch watching football, do you? You better get up and earn your
All I'm
weight.
saying is, all I said was, you win the date with me. You can take me to McDonald's. It doesn't. It's
Oh,
not
that is
important
simple.
where
Wait.
the date is. The importance is that we get to do something together. I don't even care if it's food. We could go out rock climbing. We could go see a show. But the idea is, it's a date. It's time with me. It's time one-on-one with me. At the expo, there's going to be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that are going to be lined up all week long.
Oh, I'll tell you,
and
last
you
year
only
when
get
we
your
were
couple
there.
minutes, So
Oh my God,
That's cool.
that was a psycho circus.
You can go
I
on.
believe it.
And so
Bunch of weirdos,
she's
too,
right. If you can
Bunch
go
of just
one on
weirdos.
if you can go on a one-on-one date and have all of her attention, that's the best way to do it, because like I said, you've seen all sorts of freaks, all sorts of people. Basically, because all the perv magnets were
Hey, you-
everywhere.
you never know.
She's a perv.
I believe it.
You ever
She's
been on-
attracting. That's
Hey,
why I was.
hey,
like,
you know what?
But-
Annabelle, I must agree with you there, and that is something awesome, because they might even impress you with their company. I mean, you never know.
Yeah,
You wanna go on a
agreed.
ghost hunt?
I've made several
Never
friends.
know.
I do dates all the time, and like every time I travel, I offer it to people for sale. Like they can just purchase time and go on a breakfast date, go on a dinner date, and I've done several of them, and I love them. I mean, I just love the dates. They're fun. People are warm and welcoming. You really get to meet a fan and what they like to do, and you get to see their normal life, and they get to see my normal life, which I hope they like, and they get to, actually talk with and spend time with, and, with me. So
You can go
I'm
on a
just
ghost
happy they
hunt with
want
this.
to.
It won't cost me anything. It won't cost you nothing.
That's right. She can go hunt ghosts with the
there's-
Central Kansas Paranormal Society.
Yes.
That's a hell of a deal. Now, so you're doing this. What other things you're going to be doing out there at the AVN besides the having people pay for your breakfasts and lunches and things like that? Which I think, if I was a porn star, I'd do the exact same thing.
Well, there you go. I'm a businesswoman after all, so I
There you
do
go.
try to incorporate everything I do into something that not only can be good publicity, it can make me some money. It also reaches out to the people that really, really, really love me and want to spend the time. So hopefully it's everybody's pleased. You know, I try to make it beneficial for everybody. But I'll have my own booth at AVN. So I'll have my own booth where I sell all of my stuff, including the shirts that I now had printed. And I'll also be signing for Pornhub, so that's a really big booth. It's a huge opportunity.
Oh my gosh,
exposure.
you did the
shit.
Pornhub booth. I remember the Pornhub booth last year. We talked about that last week. People throwing T-shirts out. In fact, when I went to the Pornhub booth last year, we were getting ready to interview. Oh, who was it? It was the pot chick. I don't know the porn chick. We'll just there was some chick. She's into pot, and she was there. And just, I don't know.
That's everybody.
Well, that too. And
You know,
like
I'm
that
probably
does
the only
describe
black
a
guy
few
that don't
of them.
smoke-
Yes.
I'm probably like the only black dude that don't smoke weed.
sitting in the booth,
No, I don't smoke weed either.
waiting
I
to
don't
chat
either.
with these, just hanging out with these chicks. Coolio.
What?
And I'm like,
Julio.
yes,
the gardener?
Coolio. Coolio, you know, he
Mr.
was.
Gangster
Oh, Julio. They
Paradise.
said Julio, like the
No,
gardener.
not Julio the gardener. Coolio the rapper. Coolio was there.
Here, go give me a drink.
And I go ahead and I hit Bob Hunter, my photographer, and I'm like, look, you know who that is? And he goes, don't have a clue.
What?
And I go, it's Coolio. And he goes, awesome, I guess.
And who is he? Who is this guy?
So the Pornhub booth is well trafficked. That is
Yes, it is.
that
The
is
wrong business.
you are in the wrong business.
I remember when I was in ECW and what was his name? Rob Black, when he did XPW, he invited us to that porn convention. We're like, nah, that's okay. Bubba went. I didn't go. But he said he
You
had a
probably
blast.
missed out on a lot of fun.
You missed out on a lot of fun,
A
Angel.
lot of fun.
But at a point when you're at that level, you're like, I could pick and choose what I wanted to do. I'll
See,
take the
that's a
cruise
good thing.
across the Caribbean. You guys could go to that porn convention.
That's a good thing. That's, I mean,
So you chose old men and ladies laying
And that's
out
what I
in
was kinda thinking.
on a Caribbean cruise because that's who attends those things.
Anybody could pick
over
the fruit off the
smoking
vine.
hot
It's the
babes.
ripe ones on the floor that's the sweetest. Like that analogy? Do you like that analogy?
I
Damn.
do believe you just said you like old women. Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
those
it.
are good too. They're tasty.
oh shit! Oh shit!
They were plums, you know.
Plums, fantastic.
What'd you say? They wasn't prunes. They was plums. They was still kind of fresh.
Now, Annabelle, I also understand you've got some Christmas stuff out. Do you want to tell us about your Christmas movies that you have out?
I do. I just have one. I put it out everywhere. It's on my website. So of course you can always sign up to my website, AnnabellePeaks.xxx, and you can get. And then I always post my scenes individually on like many bits and clips for sale because some people are just not into subscribing to a site every month because the wife is going to find out, right? So they just want to pick and choose their favorite thing, and then they'll buy it like one piece at a time. So I just have one scene, but it was really fun. It was the first time that I got to dress up and do the whole Santa, this is what I want for Christmas.
Oh
And then he gave me my
You should do like a Kwanzaa and a Hanukkah one.
Oh, 12 days.
Go for
Adam,
12 days.
Adam, you need to zip your pants up over there.
That.
12 days of Christmas with Annabelle Peaks.
I know what I want for
Check,
Christmas.
please.
I'm good
I'll
with
just leave
that.
some money on the
Yes, yeah.
table.
Do the dreidel.
Love that. Now, Annabelle, you've got a busy January. You're going to be doing the AVNs, then you're going to be feature dancing. Do you ever get a break from any of this?
Well, I don't want a break. I actually, somebody told me today, they're like, you need a couple days off. And I'm like, but I don't get laid when I get a couple days
Oh.
off.
Oh shit!
I don't really
Oh
like
damn!
sex.
You get paid.
Doodle.
And so I was like, I kind of want to not stop working. Like, if you love your job, it's not work.
You know
And
it's
you've
not.
Never,
Well,
you
you
get
know,
paid to
it's
have
like
sex.
not working a day in your life.
I mean, it's fun.
And I love my job. I love the travel. I love the award shows are going to be amazing because you'll get to meet all the fans.
Friends.
Maybe I'll win an award. That
You
would
wanna
be
meet this guy?
amazing, you know?
Well,
So
I don't really
the dancing
not
is
working,
so
so
much
I'm
fun.
getting
I just had a blast this weekend. It's just, there's nothing wrong with what I
Oh,
do.
you're
I just love it.
also, I understand, are you in one of these, I think she's in like a parody porn of Suicide Squad?
I seen that.
I am, yes.
I seen
Yeah.
that. I seen that actually.
I'm up for Best Supporting Actress for
I
that
actually
scene
seen that.
in the XBiz Awards. So
I I seen that.
Look at that.
Well, congratulations.
They should do a parody of Roots.
Oh, man.
A parody of Roots, a porn parody of Roots.
No. How about Driving Miss Doubtfire?
Driving Miss Doubtfire?
Or
You mean Miss Daisy?
Miss
Miss
Daisy.
Daisy.
I was gonna say I'm a little confused. You're getting
Annabelle
good.
gonna dress up like an old woman who's
No,
Robin
you know what?
Williams,
You
and
know,
somebody's
you-
gonna drive her
No,
around?
I
What?
think I got kind of fucked
That's the
up
most
because
boring porn ever.
I think I
Go.
got kind of fucked up because he said old women, and I thought of Miss Doubtfire, and I kind of like mixed them in together and shit.
Annabelle, I got a question. Do you have red hair?
I have pink hair.
Pink.
Hair. I'm looking on YouTube.
Yes.
Annabelle tells mom.
It's fuchsia.
Oh,
Annabelle,
Oh, yeah,
he
I
puts
did.
it
I
in my
told
Get it
my
butt.
right,
mom
brother.
a
It's
couple
not pink,
weeks
it's
ago.
fuchsia.
I had butt
You know?
sex.
That's fuchsia.
I'm about to watch this.
she has a video
You
blog.
have to. It was really, really good.
This is the thing. She has a video blog. I don't know if anybody knows of the name Casey Neistat. He does all these
I love
video
Casey
blog
Neistat.
things.
Oh, my gosh.
He recently just sold his soul to CNN. I mean, CNN bought his company.
Oh yeah, you mean
And,
so? You said it right. You said it right.
And she does these video blogs, and apparently there is one that she's posted where she told her mother about you were in porn or had butt sex or something.
I'm watching it right now. You put it in
Well,
my butt.
I've been in the industry just almost 2 years, and 2 weeks ago I told my mom I'm a porn star. So before that, she had no idea.
She probably
she
dropped
thought I
a
was a
whole plate of
CPA
food.
because that's what I've done my whole life. And
dropped
so I
the
had to
whole
break
plate.
it to her, and she took it really well. She's been very supportive, and it's been quite frankly awesome.
Was
So-
you like next to her when you told her? Was you able to see her face?
Yeah, I was able to see her face. Now, my mom is blind, like completely and totally blind. So she would have never found out if I didn't tell her.
Oh.
And like, you know,
Oh.
more people in my family, they already knew, but they were kind of holding it from her. And they're like, "Hun, you need to tell mom, you need to tell mom." And so I finally broke down and did. But the reason why is she lives in LA.
Oh.
So I'm going there every single month and I'm not seeing my mom. And I was like, this is stupid. I need to just tell her, let her love me or hate me. And then if she loves me, we can now go to lunch together every
You're a
time we
big
go to
woman.
LA, you know.
You're a big woman. You really got it going on.
My mom
like
was a
that.
drug dealer one time, and
Oh, that fucked her up.
that just
She was like, "You doing what? You doing? Get the fuck out my house."
You're a pro wrestler?
I hate
Get out of
you, man,
here.
But I'm an OG. I'm a drug dealer.
I'm a drug dealer.
I told my mom I was a stripper once because I used to strip, and she was like, "What the fuck, Derek? What the fuck, Derek? What the fuck?" And she
My
just
mom
looked at-
donated sperm. She's like, "Oh my God, there's a lot of retarded kids out there now."
then my mama calmed down. She said, "Just make sure you let me know where you're stripping, so I don't go there that night."
So I can pay you in Bitcoin.
That's right. Gonna pay you in Bitcoin. Now, Annabelle, I've seen some of your video blogs where like you're in this giant house that looks like you live at the Wayne Manor, like you're the Batman of porn. She has these video blogs where she's walking through her house and the rooms never end.
You want to come see my bat
Well,
cave?
it's a very open floor plan, okay? It is a large house and I love it. But it's only 3 bedrooms. It's 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's just got a really big living room and it's on top of a mountain so it overlooks. It's just so beautiful and peaceful and
I'm so
out in
jealous
the middle
right
of
now.
nowhere in the middle of the Midwest.
Can
So
we move in?
I'm
That
just
sounds like
so
what-
jealous.
I'm in
so jealous.
Attica.
We'll be there tomorrow.
We'll be there tomorrow. Now,
And think
I walked through my
up
bathroom
there,
and
then you-
everybody got to squeeze together just to walk through another room and
crap.
shit.
Angel,
those
you,
motherfuckers got-
what were you saying?
What?
You were saying something. I cut you
I
off.
said, if price that's over, then she could tell her neighbors can see, like, oh my gosh, she got colored people. That bitch is rich.
He must be a football star.
I have all kinds
right.
of friends. Don't even worry about that. But I was going to say, if you come over to my house, I can't cook for you because if you watch my video blogs, I don't cook.
Oh, see, I'm an
terrible
awesome cook.
so,
Like
you know.
I am
That's
awesome.
fucking, just
Like,
ruined everything. They ruined everything.
oh, that's even better for me. That'll make her
better
love
for-
me even more.
Oh,
She'd be like, "God damn it,
This nigga got it.
you're a male you were used to be a male stripper. Now you're a rapper and you can cook.
Yeah, I mean, my grandma told me.
She
to
immediately
be
is
a
going to
beach
probably
woman.
say, "Check, please."
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, you know, you should start selling your Snapchat. I bet girls will just come
damn.
running. So
His stage name was Hennessy.
No, hell no, hell no. Oh no.
Now, Annabelle Peaks with us today. You can find her on Twitter, Annabelle Peaks XX. Why not 3 X's?
Right.
Did they not let you do the
Because
3
you run out of
X's?
space. Yeah, you run out of room. They only let you have a username with certain characters.
So it's double X.
Probably.
By the
Somebody
way,
already has
I don't
all
think
the
my
other
girl would
X's.
like me like doing that. Like she's just jealous, so she just oh hell no.
Now, Annabelle, as part of the AVNs, you're gonna have your own booth, and then you're gonna be at the Pornhub booth. Is that what you were saying earlier? Did I catch that?
That is true. Yep. So I won't. There'll be times when I'm not at my own booth, but I have an assistant. She'll be there. She's going to bring a friend, so they'll be cute and dressed up, sexy, and selling my stuff. And then if anybody purchases something, they can come over to the Pornhub booth and I'll sign it. And then I'll have a couple hours every day that I can be at my booth. When I'm not signing at Pornhub at night. So I still hope to see everybody there. I'll be right next to Burning Angel and Inked Angels and right across from the AVN Hall of Famers. So it should be a really
she'll
good
be in
area.
the room that I'll pretty much be camped out in the entire 3 days.
Yeah,
I'm there.
yeah. She got like every
Those
mannequin here, our mouth is
Burning
just
Angel
watering and shit.
Burning Angel chicks, they scare the crap out of me. They got tattoos. They got the
that's
black
lovely.
hair.
Oh,
I'm like,
oh my
they're gonna
gosh.
kill me.
Oh my gosh.
I have tattoos. I have pink hair.
Well, I know, but the
and,
pink hair's fine.
Oh, I love the dark hair. That is just so oh.
By the way, we had last week on this program. We had a Draven, I think is her name.
Oh my god.
She
Okay,
loves.
Draven Star.
Yes. She's one of these chicks who likes to get choked. Explain this to me, because I don't understand the chicks getting off by getting choked.
Oh, you wouldn't. You'd be
Well,
surprised.
I like a little pain with my pleasure because it's fun, and every girl probably secretly wants that
They do.
little
They
bit of
do.
domination,
They do.
like that aggressiveness. Like I want you so
do.
much that I'm gonna hold you down
they
while
just-
I pound the fuck out of that kind of thing.
But they got to find the right guy that's actually able to do it and not feel intimidated, or not
No,
Ike
no.
Turner, or not Ike Turner. You know what I'm saying? Just go too far and shit.
No.
Don't know what.
But you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I got a version. My ex-wife, she wanted to get choked with a belt, and I'm pretty strong.
Did you kill her?
And accidentally, I made her pass out. And I'm like, oh shit, because she's white. I'm Latin. I'm like, oh, I just killed my white wife.
Oh, you going to
That's
jail?
gonna look good.
You're going to
I'm a
jail.
celebrity.
Oh
Going
yeah.
to jail.
That's
He's
not gonna look
he's
good
hit
at all,
he's hit
yeah.
the trifecta. He's done the hat trick as they do in hockey.
Yeah, you're
He's
going to
famous.
Yeah.
He's got a white wife.
You're going to jail.
You are going to
You're
jail.
going to jail,
brother.
sir.
So I was like, after that incident, after she woke up, I was like, I will never, ever do this shit again.
Do you know she
So I
probably
would never
came
choke
harder than she ever came in her life?
Oh, I
I've
would
done that
almost
too, by the
imagine.
way.
I guarantee you she came so fucking hard. You was like, you probably
No,
noticed because you was
I
freaking
bet
out.
you she didn't.
Oh.
I had that happen one time to me with my man, and I swear I passed out. And when I woke up, I was like, it was over. Like
was
the
pissed.
whole deed was done. Like I was frantically crying. I was like, oh my gosh, I thought I died. Like everything
The
was
shit in the
terrible.
bed, some defecation.
Piss down her leg.
Just kill-
And we decided that was not something I liked. So.
No. A belt, you can lose a big slight of chokehold on a
Oh,
belt.
yeah.
You don't know your strength with a
Yeah,
belt.
it's
You
like
just-
not being put like in a
Yeah.
jujitsu hold.
Yeah, it's you don't got no pressure point. There, you can't say a
But that's
safe
the thing,
word.
you
can't say a
do
safe
me
word.
from behind, wrap the belt around my neck like, you're like a horse, and then, my muscles got into control and shit.
Like
It was over.
Hey, you was used to wrestling.
was over.
Hey, you thought it was one of your opponents in a ring and shit. Hey, do you see how many men are like on them killer shows where they die trying to jack off and strangle themselves with a belt? Just don't use a belt. Use your hands.
Now, Annabelle, another question I have for you. We were talking about the gangbang stuff earlier. These the world's biggest gangbang in Houston and all these people. What is your concept? Is this fun? Is this something you would ever entertain? What would go through someone's head?
No, the honest truth is, okay, once you get past like four or five people, then it literally just becomes like a merry-go-round. It's like you get 2 minutes next, you get 2 minutes next, you get 2 minutes next. That's not fun. I mean,
it just becomes
it's fun in its own. It's just boring. I mean, it's not boring, but you don't get the one-on-one. When there's like 4 or 5 people, you can still interact with them individually and as a group. And there's not so many of them that you can do different positions, and you can just have all your fun. And it's wild and crazy and absolutely fantastic. But as soon as you pass that, it just becomes like a okay next, until you're done.
No, I couldn't do it.
Now, my dick gets sore after 3 fucks, and I'm like, I don't know how 500 years your pussy ain't fucking flaming.
Man.
Like I said, I'd want to go last.
Why would you want to go last?
I would
I
not
told
want to
you
go
already.
at all.
Save the best for last.
How would you want to go last? All that fucking.
Hey man, that's going what I was saying. I seen some on Facebook. Somebody said people are arguing over people double dipping chips when you got everybody just eating numerous asses. You want to get back because I double dipped the chip, but you just ate 3 asses last night.
Now, Annabelle Peaks with us today. Now, we had Derek Pierce on this show at the beginning of the month. And Derek Pierce, now Annabelle, of course, is going to make the list now. They're on the list! Because you have been very honest today about the porn world. We have porn stars on this show, and they give us all sorts of bullshit tales.
Really?
Yes. And
like that.
When she said, when she just said, "Really," I think it moved. But the thing is, as they say, are you one of these porn chicks that when you got into the industry, you had to do every single thing within the first month? You know, I got to do my first anal, I got to do this, I got to do that. Okay, thank God she's a smart porn star.
Yes,
because he was telling us about these porn chicks that get into the business. They make all this money within the first month. They do everything they possibly can, and then they're done. After a month, they have no use left.
I think there's truth to that. Yeah, I think there's a lot of truth to that. They don't. Well, and a lot of girls.
And some of them don't even own a car.
Yeah, we talked about that.
We talked about that.
Ronda Rousey.
And I mean, some girls, they're. You can just tell the ones that aren't going to make it, and you can tell the ones that are. And I don't want it to sound horrible or haughty or anything like that, but like. I don't know why I've made it as long as I've made. I mean, I love what I do, and I think it shows on camera.
Because
I freaking love it.
But probably most of all, being honest, it's probably because you got class. You sound like you got a lot of class to yourself. You're not just throw me anything and I'll take it. You seem like you got little standards.
Well, that's what I hope to. That's what I actually hope to say. I want people to. I mean, I'm an educated woman. I'm college educated. I was a businesswoman before I entered this field, and I think a lot of people out there in the fan world are like, okay, so she could really actually be my wife, and she's this dirty. Oh, I want to watch this because it's not it's not the I'm a stupid 18-year-old who got into this without thinking. I'm an educated woman. Who
I
said,
think she used
to do this because I love sex.
Didn't you used to like be a tax preparation person?
I am a CPA. I still have my license. Yeah,
oh,
so certified
Shit, I'm an educated person too. I got my GED from the finest colleges in New York City. My GED came from the John Jay Criminal Justice.
Hey, you did better than me. I got mine from the Department of Corrections.
Well, see.
Good enough diploma. Good enough for me.
Well, Annabelle, before we let you go, anything else you want to plug or promote while we have you on?
Don't say plug. Don't say plug.
Well, that too.
Don't say plug. Well, you already mentioned all of them. You can go to Twitter and Instagram. You can find me, Annabelle Peaks XX, and my website, AnnabellePeaks.xxx. And everybody else knows how to find me on YouTube and every other freaking place you can find me. I'm everywhere. So that's it.
I think I'm just going to start referring, since she does these video blogs, I'm going to start referring to her as the Casey Neistat of porn.
Yes.
I hope so. If I ever was as big as him, I would be floored because I think he does phenomenal work. I watch his stuff all the time.
You need to get yourself a drone.
Make sure you add us on Facebook.
That's the first thing you need to do, Annabelle.
You know what?
And then figure out how to use it. Yeah.
Well, that too.
Like if she was at me on Facebook, people like, he knows her. Fucking God.
That's right.
He knows her. You know.
Well,
all I got is Hennessy on my Facebook and Instagram. God damn it!
yeah, all angels got tendency to dog.
I'll address it right now. Okay.
Now, Annabelle, before we let you go, you're going to be signing at the Pornhub booth in Vegas and your own booth.
That's correct.
Will you post on your Twitter and stuff times, or will people just have to take their chances?
Let me adjust this right away.
No, I'll post on Twitter and on Instagram. I'll tell them like where I'm at. I'll have it on both booths where I'm at. I'm all about the social media and getting everybody to know exactly where I am.
She is a businesswoman for
you
real.
can always get a hold of me.
Man, then if they find out where I'm at, the police will find me. Fuck that. I'm very vague. Quick trip. Waffle House.
Quick trip for the Waffle House. That's
Hey,
right.
I
Just the
post all the
business.
time. I'm at the McDonald's on this and this, or no, I don't ever say McDonald's, but you know what I mean. I do it all the time when I'm someplace out to eat, and I'm like, "Come find me. I'm at the airport."
You
She
got
posted
it.
a thing the other day about she was in a fucking Uber,
Hey, she got everybody.
and some guy recognized her and said, "God, take a selfie with me."
Hey, she got everybody running to McDonald's to get a cheeseburger and shit. And some chicken nuggets.
Burgers, man. It must be fast. What's that? Organic fast raised beef or some shit.
Hey, I guarantee you, Annabelle, if you did that, McDonald's would see a huge spike in that hour in the area. Like nobody would.
It's like
go
the
without eating.
It's the Planet Fitness effect.
Everybody would be there.
That's true. The Planet Fitness effect. It just
Everybody.
takes about 20 minutes. All it needs is one person and a text message to their 10 friends, and then their 10 friends, and then their 10 friends. And about 20 minutes later,
it's like
they
a
just
chain
come
message in a
wafting
good
in.
way.
The whole gym
I'm
is full.
gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, I'm at Popeyes. All you niggas come out here and enjoy quality chicken fingers with the kingpin, and see how many motherfuckers show up.
Well, Annabelle, thanks for doing this. This has been fun. I will see you in Vegas, and thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, thanks for having me so much. It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
We will definitely have to do this more often, and good luck with everything. And we'll talk to you after the new year.
All right, thank you. Have
Appreciate
a good night.
it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So long.
Annabelle Peaks with us
Man, I
today.
hope she had Derek Scaife. God damn. Fuck, make my shit go up.
Okay. Now that she's off the old Skype-a-rooney, Central Kansas Paranormal Society, what did you think of her?
Nice to
Interesting.
get banged. I mean, the porn star.
No, it's cool. I mean, I think she's cool. I mean, as a person, I mean, you know me, I was always around porn stars and wrestling, so I really don't care about that aspect. So, but I'll still fuck her.
You still fuck her, of course. Derek.
You know, just like I'm not hungry, but I'll take an
You know,
appetizer.
you know what? I would not. I plead the fifth, but I will say she seemed like a nice businesswoman.
Yes.
Yeah, other people might.
She's one of these down-to-earth porn
I
stars.
told you my kids might hear this. They sitting at home right now. And Daddy, did you cuss?
Down-to-earth porn star,
Yeah,
Annabelle
she's
Peaks.
very down.